Testing. All right. So it's time to do some painting, and at the same time, I got some weird Pinocchio takes of all things. Oh, my webcam is a little weird with this. Oh, well. Mainly because it's not aiming straight down. That's alright. What are we going to start with this? Pull it back. Got some larger areas to cover. Alright, that's enough time. So a new Pinocchio trailer dropped from Disney. Pretty sure this will get me nailed, but let's just pull it up. I'll speed it up, maybe that'll trick it for not getting caught, whatever. Yeah, from studios that fucked over a bunch of other shit. I did like the Beast. I did like Beauty and the Beast. It wasn't too bad. Tom Hanks once again, being Tom Hanks. Dingy cats.
Star light, star bright. First star I see tonight. I wish I may. I wish I might have the wish I wish.
Why are we doing the same thing again? You know, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio looks fucking amazing. In fact, I'm gonna put that on. Yeah. Same story that we got animated for. Oh, wait, never mind. I think I got sold the movie. So we got a cute, sexy looking fox with some chains and a top hat. Alright. Yep. Alright, I mean, I'm sold on it. But no, other than that, it looks pretty mediocre. So, I looked at that. I'm like, whatever. I've seen Pinocchio already. I've seen it done this way already. Who cares? Some other generation's interested in it, whatever. Like, why would I give a shit? And then I saw Guillermo del Toro's version of it, and I'm like, that looks pretty good. I'd like to see that one.
From my many wanderings on this earth,
This one almost.
So much to say.
This is more Disney than Disney version.
Imperfect fathers and imperfect sons, and about loss and love. I've learned that there are old spirits who rarely involve themselves in the human world, but on occasion they do.
This looks fantastic.
I want to tell you a story. It's a story you may think you know, but you don't. A story.
This is like steampunk Astro Boy, right? He lost his son, he's building a thing to replace it.
Where am I?
I feel as though you've been here before. The wooden boy with the borrowed soul. Be his son. fill his days with light. We shall call you Pinocchio.
Oh, what a day, what a day.
See, what I find amazing is that in the last 5 years, we're going to have 4 different Pinocchio movies. There was one with Pauly Shore, that was awful. That was dubbed over in 2 different English ways. There was another one that was, I don't know which one that was. That was released in 2020. We got this one coming out this year. And we got one from Disney coming out this year. So that's 4. But overall, you know, not much to think about. Just, yeah, it looks pretty good. This looks more interesting than the other ones. Especially the Disney one. But there are some people out there that are just fucking completely unhinged. Unhinged about it. Like, you know what? Let's see if I can just find the video. Pull it up. No. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. This Joker. What the fuck is this? Oh, let's just play it. Tell me if this guy sounds sane. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm the crazy one here. Maybe I'm the crazy one.
The horrendously awful woke empire of Disney has put out a trailer for their new live-action remake of Pinocchio, and it is getting absolutely obliterated online, and rightfully so, for just how awful the content is. And this is, of course, exactly what continues to happen with the natural progression of all of these studios that are continuing to become more woke, especially Disney, which Disney is basically just full out embracing all of the most insane woke agendas out there. They're just full out going as neo-Marxist as they can. They are
full out neo-Marxists as they can. Right, that's why they pay their workers such shitty wages, right? That's why their health benefits don't rival the government's if they were due to universal health care. The Polsha is outgoing as neo-Marxist as they can. This is all over the Pinocchio trailer, right? Like, a film for children? Mainly? Like, children who have, like, adult parents that can take them to the theater or, you know, pay for their streaming service? All the insane woke agendas? How? How are they embracing all the insane woke agendas through their media? What is a woke agenda? Living wages? Universal healthcare? Black people in movies? Gay people in movies? Like, what counts as woke anymore? Completely meaningless, empty term. Entertain me while I get my shit together.
totally okay with the grooming of children and everything else, and
the grooming of children,
disturbing things that they're
not
continuing
fucking
to push
happening
because of that company are making more and more of their very own employees start to speak out about them and expose some of the things that Disney is doing. Now they have this trailer for the new Pinocchio.
What about the
film,
fossil
which I
fuel
haven't
industry?
actually
What are
seen
they
yet, but
doing? How about the entire fossil fuel industry market? Like the ones fracking for natural gas, destroying homes and people's lives. You know, shit that actually affects people. Not a fucking a remake of some movie that came out 100 fucking years ago or whatever. We're going to talk about that in any of your videos here? Wait, I guess that's good, right? I guess it's good. He probably thinks it's good too that Jeff Bezos makes as much money as he does exploiting Amazon employees. Oh, then again, no, Amazon has shows that he doesn't like, so he probably hates them too. Elon Musk, though, Elon Musk doesn't have any streaming network shows that have black people in it or gay people in it, so he probably likes. That's probably why this guy, I assume, loves Elon Musk. Loves Elon Musk, everything that he does. Probably got like 20 videos about him buying Twitter. And how he's like shaking up the industry in Twitter. I have no doubt in my mind, if I look up his channel, he's gonna have a whole bunch of shit on Elon. This guy probably has a bunch of shit on DeSantis. Even though this is supposed to be probably a nerd channel, he just focused entirely on politics and the shit that you're not supposed to focus on, I guess, according to these people. Yeah, I gotta save this video for like Monday to go over to send over to Michael Ringtail, let him observe what's going on here.
As you can see here, it is getting absolutely annihilated online. This is coming from Walt Disney Studios, the very official YouTube channel for Walt Disney. And this is the reaction that fans have.
And
they are annihilating this trailer, and I'm sure rightfully so. So this is the teaser trailer for Pinocchio. We're gonna check this out and see what this is all about, but Disney's Pinocchio trailer gets mercilessly trashed.
I hope he like finds things that aren't even there.
Live action
and he can equate it to like
remake, and we're going to look at some of the comments and what people have to say here.
Disney's
first trailer for its live action version of Pinocchio has become the target of mockery and derision online as online commenters trashed the coming attraction for reasons including lifeless visual effects, a bald blue fairy, and the studio's continued regurgitation of its own intellectual property. And when you watch this, you can already see that they're starting to push a lot of their woke insanity right in the
really where
itself. So terrible ratings here for the film.
What woke insanity were they pushing?
Let's
the
go
cat?
ahead and check it out and see what this is all about.
The CG cat? Was it the CG cat? Is it the clocks? As in time's running out for capitalism? Is that what you're trying to say? Turn down your fucking trailer.
There he is, the man himself.
Do you know how to like balance your audio?
Starlight, star bright.
Oh, total Marxist move.
I wish tonight.
Pagan gods.
Okay, so prepare yourselves, guys. This is where just this is
pagan
insane.
gods. He's not worshiping the Jesus.
That was supposed to be Jiminy Cricket. Oof, that's bad.
Looks like Jiminy Cricket to me. It looks like fucking Jiminy Cricket. Who the? I don't know. I don't know how else he's supposed to look. Should he look like an actual cricket? Because actual cricket, if he looked like an actual cricket, that looked kind of fucking creepy. So I mean, I guess that's a woke move to to try to like make it look like the original. I don't understand. He's gonna freak out the Black Fairy. I know it's gonna happen. That's what we're compared to. That's like the wokeness right there, right? Because that's what makes the movie. Whether you have a black person or not.
Here we go.
That's it. I'm pretty sure most people don't like the movie, the way it looks.
So there you have it.
Because of the actual factors of the movie.
Everything about this is pretty awful. And that is exactly what the general reception is of everyone who has watched this trailer.
Are you going to tell us why it was awful?
And rightfully so. But this is what happens when you decide to trade good storytelling, good craftsmanship of film in order to push a woke agenda. They have sacrificed good quality entertainment in order to push an agenda. And that is exactly what Disney's doing, and so many other companies out there.
But what's the woke agenda?
So Pinocchio was in the thumbnail, but not in the.
Wait, what is it? What is it? It doesn't get much into the details. It looks pretty much the fucking same. Wooden boy comes to life, wants to be a real boy. Man, let's get into the comments. Want to explain? Pretty sure Disney's gonna be fine no matter what happens, really. Not that I give a shit. I'm internally amused by someone getting this, like, legitimately angry. Like, when I think, like, what made Angry Nerd and Channel Awesome and Nostalgia Critic entertaining, right, is that they would get mad at movies. And it'd be, like, in a hyperbolic way, obviously. But it never transcended into some type of call of action or to determine, like, the way of thinking ideology-wise. It's just fucking weird. It'd be fucking weird one day to have, like, Angry Nerd come on and be like, man, Konami and their woke agenda at it again. They're bringing out the new Metal Gear game and it looks like shit. Oh, of course, they gotta start ticking those diversity boxes. It'd just be fucking weird, would it not? It's kind of sad looking at people like this. And to know that he probably doesn't give a shit that much either. He just sees, like, this is, like, the popular thing. So I want to know what these people are going to look like in 10 years from now or 15 years from now when their audience grows up and moves on. Are they still going to be at this shit? I guess, you know, I guess it makes sense. You know, people are born every day, so I just want to know, like, how far is this going to go for these people? What is their content going to look like? The same? Are they going to be doing the same fucking shit? Like 10 years from now? Probably going to go insane. I wonder how, and then I wonder how many are going to come out and just be like, yep, it was all just bullshit. I would make up things all the time just to be reactionary. I think it's like the next big reveal from some of these people. I need to stop underestimating these folks. Like, I look at the trailer, I'm like, I think nothing of it, and then now this guy makes like a whole 10-minute video on it. I just need to... Let me see what that was about real quick. Can't just leave this. How do you get... I just don't understand how you get this excited over a Disney trailer, but okay. Weird little snide note. I'll be right back. Okay, what we doing? More painting there. More painting these areas here. Trying to figure out what I want for this little containment area here. I imagine it'd be the same color. I mean, same type of metal and everything. Same connectors. Yeah, I don't want to overthink it and have too many different colors. Alright. Blocking in the dark shadows. Let that dry in. Get this area here. Nice to have batteries and a GoPro that works. Yep. This big area over here. Shake this up. I had some penta. More distinct in the color area. There we go. And some surprise. A small layer to some of these areas, marking them in. I think I'll make the scale silver. Get more of a highlight. Alright. I'm gonna check on my friends. My fans and my friend. I'll be back.
Hi Andy, how are you?
All right. Hey, Heather. Did you see the new Disney Pinocchio trailer yet? Okay. I don't care. We'll play it again. Let's play it again. I won't say anything about what I think of it. I think it could have looked better. But, you know, it's par for the course for Disney. It's just like, whatever.
Starlight, star bright. First star I see tonight. I wish I may. I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight.
When you wish upon a star.
Days, and that's, you know, when I was growing up in the 90s, but that's about it. I'm not sure why I'm supposed to, especially when it's a Pinocchio movie.
Terrence, streaming on Disney Plus.
Oh, and it's just streaming on Disney Plus. It's like, whatever, who cares? It's not even going to theaters. Alright, nope. So, you know, it just looks blah, you know, I'm not offended. It wasn't like some cherished childhood memory movie. I much rather enjoyed something like The Lion King. Yeah, it's kind of funny, like, all the Disney movies that are out there is like the only one I like is the only one I can bear to watch really on my own would be like The Lion King. Maybe Robin Hood. For its simple cheesiness. Not so much of the rest, though. This. But what I was getting at earlier is that there's some people out there who are just fucking crazy over this trailer. I mean crazy in a bad way too. I mean crazy in a weird way. Like, average people like us watch it and just like either you like it or you just don't. You're not interested. This is whatever. But some people just make it a career off of being offended by everything that they see. So. I like the Lion King better than Pinocchio. Yeah, like I like the Lion King better than Pinocchio too. So that's probably why it's going to Disney Plus because they know like there's not really much interest in this type of movie. Maybe. Camille Torres movie looks a lot better. Like, this actually looks intriguing.
From my many wanderings on this earth, I had so much
This
to
is
say
actually watchable to me.
about imperfect fathers and imperfect sons.
Flawed
About
characters.
loss.
Man who suffered a
And
loss.
I've learned that there are
Grief
old
constructs
spirits
a
who
puppet
rarely involve
comes to
themselves in
life.
the human world, but on occasion, they do. I want to tell you a story. It's a story you may think you know, but you don't.
I really
Story.
hate these things though when they do this. Let me tell you a story that you think you know, but you don't. Like that's the way they try to hook you in, because they know this has been done to death. Like not even Disney's Pinocchio was enough. There's like a 1,000 other versions of it out there, remakes, because the story is in public domain and Disney can't own it. That must really burn Disney. Like, oh yeah, we can't just like retroactively claim copyright over this property. It must really burn them. Anyways, doesn't take away from the fact that it's good.
Of the wooden boy.
Where am I?
I feel as though you've been here before. The wooden boy with the borrowed soul. Be his son. Fill his days with light. We shall call you Pinocchio.
Oh, what a day, what a day.
You know, it looks intriguing. And between the two, you know, I like the Guillermo del Toro one more. I want to get into more videos of this, but let's just get into like the first 2 minutes of this one guy's one more time for the sake of people coming across this and, you know, my usual audience coming by.
Actual the horrendously awful woke empire of Disney has put out a trailer for their new live-action remake of Pinocchio, and it is getting absolutely obliterated.
Absolutely obliterated
so,
out there.
For just how awful the content is, and this is of course exactly what continues to happen with the natural progression of
Am I just
all
like
these
numb at
studios
this
that are
point? Because I
continuing
don't.
to become more
I looked
woke,
at that and I didn't think
especially
awful.
Disney, which Disney is basically just full
I just
out
felt mediocre.
embracing all of the most insane woke agendas out there. They're just full out going as neo-Marxist as they can.
That's all we needed to hear, right? This is going all out as neo-Marxist as they can. As we all know, Marx wrote so much about remaking properties of entertainment, and I guess in a way that the majority don't apparently like. As if Disney's interest isn't just making money, because they're a company that they need to make money every year, and they need to make more money every year. So there's that guy. I wonder if there's anyone else we can find that are just as crazy as this bozo.
How about garbage?
Like, when I was watching that Disney trailer, like, did you think any of those things that he was saying there? How about garbage? Yeah. I didn't think any terms of ideology, though.
No.
And neither are you, apparently. So it's like, what is this nonsense? I'm almost done blocking this bad boy in. I think though when it comes to those front scales though, I'm going to paint them a different shade of gray. I'm going to paint these scales in the front here silver. I think I'm going to make the beak those gunmetal gray though still. All these other parts gunmetal gray. That way there isn't a bunch of clashing.
What do you think about Disney?
Couplings gunmetal gray. When I think about Disney, I don't give two shits about Disney other than like I hope that when they do another Star Wars that they have more of a plan this time. Like that's it. That's my extent of like how much I care about Disney. As far as like what they're doing, I wish they would be a little more ballsy. And their remakes. Actually, you know, ultimately what I would like to see, I would like to see the government come in and break up their company. Divide it down the middle, like who owns what property. Or something along those lines. Because it's ridiculous that this one company owns so much in terms of like properties. Star Wars, Marvel. Well, I think Ghostbusters is in there. No, Ghostbusters isn't in there. But other things. The Simpsons. And like, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna have like another separate streaming service for like the more edgier films, like Pulp Fiction? And yeah, also with the Marvel stuff, like there's 50 hours of content already to watch for Marvel, right? You got Loki, WandaVision, you got all this shit to watch to you like catch up and or like to understand certain references and stuff like that, and it's just becoming a wash, just like the comic book industry all of a sudden, but on a multi-billion-dollar level, unlike the books. And the book, at least the comic book, only cost me like $3 if I want to read one. And at the end of the day, after maybe like I don't know, 100 issues of a story, it's $300 or whatever over time. You know, I get a complete story arc out of it. But if you wanted to keep up with like what Marvel and DC would do on their comic books, you would have to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Not to mention the hours of reading them all. And it's such a niche market, it's like you got no one to talk to other than the internet about it. We all know how friendly the internet can be with strangers. Like, fuck it. And for anyone that brings up the whole, like, Disney grooming kids or whatever shit, like, no one gives a shit. Not even DeSantis gave a shit. What DeSantis did, taking away their, like, their protected status in one of their areas, is that he put the firefighting and police force and all that stuff on the taxpayers who live in these areas that Disney owned at one point. And Disney, in turn, now gets a whole bunch of tax breaks because of it. So it's like, it's almost like a scam where DeSantis pretends to punish Disney and Disney ultimately comes out on top making more money. They're like, oh yes, DeSantis, punish us. Ooh, yes. Oh, we're so naughty, DeSantis, punish us. So ultimately it did nothing. In fact, it even helped Disney. Now, I'm interested in some of the films out there. I'm interested in the Lightyear film. That looks pretty good. Doctor Strange, because Sam Raimi directed this one, so I'm interested in that. So I want to watch WandaVision to see where how that's connected. So, you know, it'll probably be a while before I see the Doctor Strange film. That's how it goes. Especially with me and my husband and friends getting into these board games we got recently. Really good. In fact, after I get done painting this next layer, I'm going to go down and check them out. Have silver lines around those. Alright. Who's next? Block out a little bit of shade there. There. Down. And there wasn't like any new shows that Disney like does that like I hold dear to my heart anymore, because like I'm older and they're not aimed at my demographic of age. I'm not about to get all uptight about like some supposed woke agenda or what the fuck's going on. All because they decide to be just a slight bit more inclusive by having queer characters in their shows. That are, of course, easily written out of their when it comes to like the Chinese market. So it's like whatever. Who cares what Disney does? Who cares what any corporation does? You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna do whatever the fuck they need to do to get people to like spend money out there. Really, outside of just being the owner of like all these properties, the worst thing Disney does is just queerbait people. That's like the worst thing. Well, that and you know, pay their workers shitty salaries. And there's probably a whole other dozen things that don't come to mind right now. What else about Disney? Yeah, like. I don't understand these people that try to like make a career off of like being reactionary to any kind of inclusion though. It's just fucking weird to get that all uptight because there's a black person in the Pinocchio movie. Oh no, the Blue Fairy. Like really? That was the least thing that was on my mind. The thing that was on my mind is like, yeah, it looks like the same story being told again. Who cares? Make this area a metal gray 2. I want to make the scales silver. I did like making the tongue gold. That was a good touch. Some pizzazz to these bolts when they're those are the color pencil and stuff. Highlights. flames when Nintendo's show up. Alright, just got some here. Bit more. I can always paint over it. Oh yeah, we gotta let that dry. Getting a water spot. If I touch it more, it's just gonna make it worse. Alright, let's see. Some yellow. What don't you understand? Sorry, I just missed you there. we got? Battery here. Alright. Need a new rag. Wet. Nose hole. My paint will stick to that better anyways. Yeah. Good. Silver scales. Let's add some block and some shade in there for later. Alright, let's get the other side. Thin it up a bit. shit. It's like, yep, my camera crashed. Let's see if we can repair the file. Yay. We'll let it cool off a bit. Alright. We did one side. I guess we can do the other one without recording it. It's like whatever. Every single thing I do. But you know, if I make a mistake or whatever, like a dreadful, horrendous mistake, I like catching that shit on camera. Because it's like, oh shit, anguish. Glad I've decided to make these silver. Have like a different shade of gray. But not too drastic difference of the color. And enough to take all the black. I'll be able to use the smaller brush to darkened areas, other layers on there. Touch it with the water. Up as needed. To the side. That at all. Alright. Take this cobalt blue. Look pretty hot. That's alright. I just wanted to catch one spot. Bit of that cobalt blue. Make it look like it's glowing. Alright, what next? Face these teeth. Fast foodie. Or chicken tenders. Cereal, banana.
What time is it? It's time for the Killing Game Show.
I should involve my husbands and friends with my stuff here a little more, I guess. Feel connected. Not splash my thing here. I might close these little paint buckets. Put some things over it. That was a direct message. I hope it's not anything serious. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it for tonight. It's been fun, but tomorrow's Friday. I'm gonna do some more painting. Until then, good night.